Jeremy Sockman here with another one pulled out of the Who Knew That Existed file. Today I'm looking at Tiny Tim starring in Blood Harvest, and if you're old enough to remember Tiny Tim, then you're old enough to have forgotten this one was even a thing. But is it a good thing? Let's take a look. Jill comes home to visit her parents, but finds out that the whole town is a little pissed at them for being bankers. She's all concerned when they don't seem to be around, and things start to creep her out. Prank phone calls, graffiti, vandalism, paintball accidents, and then there's Tiny Tim, who plays Marvellous Mervo, the awkward and creepy singing clown brother of her old pal Gary, who seems to be everywhere and living on a different planet.
At night, when the mask is off, I look at myself. I may make the world think I'm happy, but I can't hide the truth from myself. Whatever happens, I must go on acting. Be a Pagliaccio love.
Well, she showers and takes a nap, but someone drugs her and takes some Polaroids. Her boyfriend shows up for some nookie, but when he decides to go into town to talk to the sheriff, he's off by way of bat to the face. From there, it's one throat slitting after another until, spoiler alert, Gary was the creepo all along, and Tiny Tim gives him the business end of a shotgun to stop his reign of terror. Or does he?
I'm a tree. Birdies lie in my branch.
Now, Blood Harvest might sound like another slasher movie with people and pigs strung up like pigs, but it's actually something much creepier. This movie has something to say about what we thought was a modern problem, the incel.
It fits so well!
Gary's in love with Jill, but she's got him in the friend zone. He can't handle that. He feels like he deserves some of that fine, top-knotted babe lovin'. So instead of acting rationally, he takes a dive into the crazy pool, killing her family, friends, and boyfriend. He drugs her up, and is all set to ride the unconscious love train when she wakes up and tells him to jump off the tracks. That just makes him realize that if he can't have her, then he has to kill her too. Yikes.
There's only you and me and no one else. We'll get married. We'll have a family. And a dog. I'm sorry, Jill. Maybe you don't like dogs.
The director, Bill Rebane, living in the world pre-internet, wanted women to know that if they ignored that weird incel guy who was crushing on them, then he'd flip his lid and start a cutting. He could see the dark truth behind their loner ways, that the isolated loser is a ticking time bomb. And while not all isolated losers are going to go around whacking people who won't put out for them, you know what? A few of them will. Maybe back in the 80s this wasn't as big of a problem, but what time has shown us is that most of these incel types are not just pathetic losers who'd rather rant to each other in private chat rooms. Some actually go out and play live-action GTA. Don't make the mistake of just laughing off these goofs as being too busy playing with their action figures and looking at porn to even consider leaving the house. Somehow driver's licenses.
Then I realized, if you felt alone and isolated like me, you'd understand why I need you so much and begin to need me back.
So we have to praise Bill Rebane for going to all that trouble to make a movie to expose as many women as possible to the story of the dangerous incel guys they might have dismissed before. The media were just too caught up in the satanic panic to pay much attention. But now we know better. Don't laugh off those shut-in jokers, even if they don't have born-again falsetto-singing clown brothers. I'm Jeremy Sockman, and I'm giving Bill Rebane's winning warning about whining woman watchers that is Blood Harvest my seal of approval.
I met someone, Gary, and we got engaged. I know how much you love me, but I belong to someone else now.
If you care for them, they'll care for you. You must see. When you went away to college, I felt very lonely for a long time. And I never got over it.
Marvellous Mervo, at your service. Marvellous Mervo, that's my name. And I'll do my best to entertain you with magic and laughter, 'cause that's my game. I can light up the sky each day at sunrise and darken the clouds when it's time to rain. That's some of the magic I have mastered. I'll show you the rest when you call my name. I wanna make the whole world laugh, even if the laugh's on me.